it's me, B. Norman here, and I've got a guest with me, my brother in arms.
I guess I'd be called D. Norman since he's B. Norman.
I thought you said yourself was Dante the Devil. Look at me.
That's an old account that I cannot seem to really access on YouTube anymore.
Oh, okay, anyways. Me and my brother here, well, we're going to discuss something that has been kind of grinding our gears as of late as fans of anime and anime games. And recently, it started up with, well, One Piece all the way back in the PS3, but I started to make a video for the new game that's supposed to be coming out. Well, not supposed, it is coming out, called Burning Blood. And they pretty much have one description here to address why they're not going to put dub anime, like a dub voiceover, in this game. And they were saying is, we are localizing the text for each country, but the voice acting is going to be Japanese only. And the reason is because we want to produce the original atmosphere of the One Piece series. And to be honest, I find that to be a complete joke, because you can still have that same atmosphere with both dubbed and subbed animes.
Now, hold on, angry keyboard royals and sub fans. Before you say, oh, the English version sucks, the voice actors are all horrible, go and watch your favorite anime, like One Piece and that, Japanese dub, but without the subtitles. Then tell me if the voice acting is really bad. Now onwards, I gotta admit, again, that is pretty dumb. To go and force players to only have the Japanese dub version is unfair. You should let the player get the choice, not force your choice. If I want to hear Luffy with English dub, then I depend on hearing it on English dub. This has happened many times, and many anime fan gamers seem to always have this habit of saying, oh, well, they're not very far in the series.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, it is. Because I can point out one big flaw in that. The game Bleach Soul Resurrection.
A good game, by the way.
Yes, a very good game. That game, when it came out, it was English dub all the way through to the end. Before Aizen even was killed off. Sorry, not killed. You've watched Bleach all the way to the end. Yeah. He doesn't really die. He's immortal, right?
Well, technically, yeah, he's immortal. But he gets beaten. And by that side...
By that time period...
Yeah, that time.
That part of the anime was never even dubbed. So, there's no excuse there.
Yeah, the argument's invalid.
Now, I feel like as Western audiences for games, especially anime ones, we keep on getting ripped off. Sword Art Online has been doing it.
Yeah.
What else? What other game?
We've got Attack on Titan.
Yeah, oh, Attack on Titan. Now that...
Yeah, that game was...
That really annoyed me. I was looking forward for the 3DS version. But as soon as my friend told me it was not English dubbed...
Yeah, done. Lost sale.
It was a lost sale. I vote with my wallet, and if a company wishes to not complete a game, then I am not going to buy that game.
Yeah, and mostly I'm looking at you, Bandai Namco, because you are probably the biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Corporate on this thing, because you've made like all the One Piece games that were on the PS3, the Pirate Warriors. I think you've made countless other anime games also, but you've not dubbed them. The only game I can trust from you guys is Dragon Ball Z, because I know that if that game comes out, it's going to have a dubbed option. Why the hell this is not an option for other games, I don't know. Back in the day, there was a whole whack of other anime games that came out on the PS2. Fullmetal Alchemist was one of them. Naruto. All of them. They had dub and Japanese options.
Actually, the funny part is, there is PS2 One Piece games that all dubbed.
Yeah, they're dubbed. Yeah, they have the full kids dub, but regardless, it's still dubbed. And that is the meat and potatoes of all this. You can't go around and say that, oh, we want to bring these games to the West and then not finish them. Like, I'm swearing to God, if that Attack on Titan game that's supposed to be coming on the PS4 is not dubbed, I'm gonna flip my shit. Because that looks like an amazing game. And if it's not gonna be dubbed, I don't know. You just lost, what, 2 people? 2 potential bios for that game. You just lost it if it's not dubbed.
Yeah, and though it doesn't seem like much, 2 bios, I'm pretty sure there are also fans of anime games that hate how it's not dubbed. Yeah. Like, one thing I'm worried about, since the new series Dragon Ball Super, which has not came out dubbed yet, well, I think
there's episodes that are dubbed, they're not fully dubbed yet, but yeah, I can see them actually trying to pull something like that
on a new Dragon Ball Z game. And I would not want that. But let's see, what else is there? I know this isn't exactly part anime, but I've noticed it with other games that are based around Japanese...
Japanese-made games?
Yeah, like Way of the Samurai 4.
Oh yeah, that game
I was looking forward to that so much. And you could only get that game digitally, which I found was a bit disappointing. So I did buy it, and when I found out that there was no dubbed option, I felt kind of gypped. I thought, wait, I spent about $60 to $70 on this? And yes, if you're wondering, up here in Canada, our government taxes games pretty high because our dollar's so low.
Unfortunately.
So that's why we have to pay such a high amount.
But like what he was saying about that Way of the Samurai game. Yeah, the past installments were dubbed, and there was an option for Japanese voice acting. But in the fourth one, doesn't freaking matter. It's only Japanese, and fuck you, have subtitles. And to be honest, that is just a horrible way to go around doing business. Like, I know there's still going to be fans that's going to buy Burning Blood when it comes out. Like, there's no way around it. There's going to be those hardcore fans that are just going to be like, yeah, I want to get that fucking game.
Damn it. This isn't how it's supposed to
Not caring if there's no dubbed version or not. They're just going to go and buy it. Just like they did with that J-Style game.
J-Style.
Yeah, that game was another one. Oh, some of the characters haven't came to the West, so that's where we're going to dub them. So what? Dub them anyways. it will give you more sales and more, like, wide audience if you say, oh yeah, get these games in here. Don't worry, they're not all just freaking voiced by Japanese voice actors. You will get English voice actors. You know what? Who's gonna buy them? A lot of the casual people. Did you know something? That's the big audience. I hate to say it, but it's true.
One thing is, if you did give anime games or anime characters who don't have an English voice actor yet, it gives you a wide opportunity to say, hey, if people enjoy this character and his English or her English voice actress or actor, that gives you initiative to say, hey, if people like this character and this voice actor, now here's a good time to translate this anime to English audience and see how well it does in the Western culture.
Yeah, and I guarantee if they did dub that game, it would have a bit more of a higher score than it did. Because, to be honest, that game is in the bargain bin for like, what, 10, 20 bucks? Like, it didn't sell well in the up here, and I'm blaming that because, you know, it wasn't finished. And same with this Bone and Blood game. It's also not going to be finished, and this is becoming a really horrible trend that I really wish would just stop. You got any final thoughts on this?
Let's see. Final thoughts. We already covered a good amount. I know. We didn't really plan this through completely.
I like to just...
He likes to wing it.
I like to say it from the soul. Like deep in the soul.
Mm-hmm. You can tell that by his views. Well, let's see. What other topic can we talk about that is based around anime?
That's pretty much it I have. If you don't got anything else to say, I'm just gonna put it like this. I'm really hoping that someone from Bandai Namco is gonna watch this. I doubt it. I have really low doubts that's gonna happen.
Unless you send it to them.
Unless I send them through a tweet and that. But I really wish for them to listen to this video and take that as a consideration for future games. Like if there's going to be a sequel to this, or if they're going to remaster the Pirate Warrior game. They're on the PS3 to the PS4. Dub them. That's all we want, and I guarantee, I bet money that if they do that, they will get increased sales.
Most likely. I know I haven't bought many of the Sword Art Online games with the holification.
He's a fan of Sword Art Online. See?
And I was really disappointed, especially a friend of mine at work. He was telling me about the Sword Art Online holification.
Yeah, I think so.
It's around, I believe that. It was on the PS Vita. He told me it was on the shelf. So I was quite excited. Then I saw the holification. So I was extremely excited because they brought it to the PS4. So obviously, I looked up a review seeing if it was English dubbed or not, because I didn't want to do the same thing I did with Way of the Samurai. Turns out there was no English dub, only English sub, and I was quite disappointed. Well, I gotta relook. As you can see, I messed up.
Well, this is pretty much time right here. We are done. I will speak to you guys on the next one.
It might be, possibly, ideas for Xenoverse 2.
Yeah, possibly Xenoverse 2, because this game is fucking awesome. So, I'll see you guys on the next one.